It's time to hunt again.
Excuse me for disturbing you. It is only I, Tabaki the jackal.
Tabaki, there's no food here.
For a wolf, no. But for so mean and insignificant person as myself, a dry bone is a tasty feast.
Come in then and look around.
I thank you. I thank you. By the by, Shere Khan, he tells me, has shifted his hunting grounds.
Oh? To where?
He will hunt among these hills for the next moon. So he says.
He's no right to do that without warning. It's against the law of the jungle. He'll frighten away the game for miles around. And I have to hunt tonight.
He probably moved up here because the villagers in the river valley are angry with him.
And so they should be, for he's breaking the law of the jungle by killing man. Sooner or later it'll mean the arrival of men on elephants with guns.
It's because he's lame. He's chosen to break the law so that he can make an easy kill. Now he's come up here to hide from their anger.
Well, now he has made us angry.
Shall I go and tell Shere Khan of your anger?
Get out, Tabaki. Go and hunt with that mangy, frog-eating master of yours.
I'm going. I'm going. Can you hear him? Can you hear Shere Khan below in the thickets?
The fool! To begin a night's hunting with that noise. Does he think that the cattle around here are as fat as those in the valley?
It isn't cattle that he's hunting tonight. It's man.
Man? Aren't the cows and jungle frogs enough for him?
Listen. He's missed his prey. What is it?
Something is coming up the hill. A man. A man's cub.
Is that a man's cub? I've never seen one. Bring it here.
I'm not sure we should.
We can't leave him there. Oh, how little he is.
I suppose you're right. Man always brings trouble to the jungle.
Look. He's not afraid.
It's in here, my lord.
Shere Khan, you pay us a great honor.
That's mine. Give it back to me.
Wolves only take orders from the head of the pack, not from any striped cattle killer. The man's cub is ours. We will choose what happens to him.
Choose? What's all this choose? Am I to stand nosing into your dog's den for what is mine?
The man's cub is mine, and I won't have him killed. He will live and run and hunt with the pack. And in the end, you hunter of little naked cubs, you frog eater, in the end, he will hunt you.
We'll see what the pack will say about the fostering of man cubs. That cub belongs to me. And it's to these. You will come in the end, you bush-tailed thieves?
I think, perhaps you will regret talking to Shere Khan like that.
Get out. You know, Shere Khan is right. The man's cub will have to be shown to the pack.
Do you think they'll accept him?
The pack meets tomorrow at Council Rock. It will be decided then.
I will call him Mowgli, the frog. The time will come, little Mowgli, when you will hunt Shere Khan as he has hunted you.
It would be most unusual for the council to accept a man's cub into the pack.
We don't want a man's cub here. We don't want a man's cub. We don't want a man's cub. Get rid of him. Get rid of the man.
Akela, according to the law of the jungle, if there is any dispute as to the right of a cub to be accepted, he can be spoken for by any two members of the pack.
That is true, but two members who are not his parents. Who will speak for this cub?
I won't let them send him away.
The man's cub? The man's cub? Well, I'll speak for the man's cub.
Who said that?
It's the old teacher, Baloo.
What harm can a little man's cub do? Let him run with the pack. I will teach him the law of the jungle myself.
Baloo, the teacher of our young cubs, has spoken. Who speaks besides Baloo?
Akela, I'm not a teacher, and I'm not one of your pack. But the law of the jungle also says that if there is any disagreement about a new cub joining the pack, the life of that cub may be bought at a price. Baloo has spoken on the man-cub's behalf. I will kill one zebra in return for his life. Take that zebra as the price of the man's cub.
That is decided then. Bagheera has bought the man's cub. Take him away, and Baloo will train him as befits one of the pack. Who knows? Men and their cubs are very wise. He may be a help in time.
Now, every one of you should be aware of the laws of the jungle. You should learn by heart as much of the law as applies to you. I will be teaching you the wood and water laws, how to tell a rotten branch from a sound one, how to speak politely to the wild bees when you come upon their hive. None of us jungle people like to be disturbed, and we're all very ready to fly at an intruder. Oppress not the cubs of the stranger, but hail them as sister and brother. For though they are little and fubsy, it may be that the bear is their mother. There is none like to me, says the cub in the pride of his earliest kill. But the jungle is large, and the cub is small. Let him think and be still. And remember, you wolves, feet that make no noise, eyes that can see in the dark, ears that can hear the winds in their lairs, and sharp white teeth. All these things are the marks of your brothers, except Tabaki the jackal, whom we hate. Mowgli, did you hear that? So, whom do we hate? Anyone? Tabaki, that's whom. Now, let's learn the stranger's hunting call, which must be repeated aloud until it is answered. What does the stranger's hunting call mean, Mowgli? It means, allow me to hunt here because I am hungry. That's what it means. Do you remember that, Mowgli? And what reply will the stranger hear? Mowgli, the reply is... The reply is, hunt then for food, but not for pleasure. Now, Mowgli, don't forget that. I think that's all for today. Yes, that's all for today. It's no good being bad-tempered, Mowgli. A man cub is a man cub, and he must learn all the laws of the jungle.
How can his little head carry all your talk?
Bagheera,
Bagheera, being small is no protection in the jungle. I teach him all these things for his own safety. I'm teaching him the master words of the jungle at the moment. These will protect him against...
I'll give him all the protection he needs.
Come on, little brother. Tell Bagheera the master words of the jungle that I taught you today.
I'll recite them for Bagheera, but not for you, fat old Baloo.
Very well. Say the words of the hunting people, great scholar.
We be of one blood, you and I.
You see, Bagheera, they never thank their teacher. So, you've learned something then. All you have to do is listen to old Baloo.
Not when I have a tribe of my own. I shall lead them through the branches all day long.
What's this? What did you say?
Yes, and I'll throw down nuts and dirt on old Baloo. They've promised me. They've promised me.
You have been talking with the Bandalog, the monkey people. You have been with the monkey people, the grey apes, the people without laws, the eaters of everything.
When I was bored from your lessons, they gave me nuts and fruit and said that I was their blood brother and that I should be their leader someday.
They have no leader. They're lying to you. They always lie.
They were kind to me. Why shouldn't I see them? What's wrong with them?
Listen, man cub, I have taught you all the laws of the jungle, all except the laws of the monkey people, because they have no laws. They are outcasts. They are without leaders. They boast and chatter and pretend that they are a great people about to do great things in the jungle. Then a falling nut catches their attention, and they laugh and forget their plans. We of the jungle have no dealings with them. We do not drink where monkeys drink. We do not go where monkeys go. Have you ever heard us speak of the Bandar-log?
No?
That's because they are evil and dirty. The monkey people, Mowgli, are forbidden.
You should have warned him, Baloo, about the Bandar-log.
How was I to know he would play with those apes? Mowgli! Mowgli! Bagheera! Bagheera! What a fat brown... Oh, fool I am.
Why didn't you warn the cub about the Bandar-log? What sort of teacher are you supposed to be?
Oh, quickly, we may be able to catch them.
Not at your speed. A mile of your rolling to and fro will burst you open. We must sit still and think. But he's in their power, and they'll teach him their evil ways. I'm afraid they're taking him beyond the river, to the Lost City. There'll be over 100 of the Bandar-log there. We can't fight them alone, Baloo.
We need help, Bagheera. I'm afraid for the poor man cub.
Who do the Bandar-log fear most?
Kaa, the rock snake. Just the whisper of his name makes their wicked tails go cold.
He sleeps for a full month after he's eaten, and even if he wakes, he might rather go off killing goats.
If that's the case, you and I together, old hunter, we'll have to make him see reason.
Good. He hasn't eaten.
Ah!
He hasn't heard you. He's a little deaf. You'll have to shout louder.
Ah! Oh. Ah, good hunting, Kaa.
Good hunting to us all, Baloo, and good hunting to you too, Bagheera. What brings you both here?
We're out hunting.
I have to wait for days and days in the trees for a passing young ape.
Well, perhaps your great weight has something to do with the matter.
I'm a good length, a good length. On my last hunt, the noise of a breaking branch woke the Bandar-log, and they called me the most evil names.
Footless yellow earthworm, I think it was.
Oh, is that what they said?
Something of the kind, yes. They'll say anything, those Bandar-log.
It's the Bandar-log that we're following now.
It must be something important that brings two such hunters on the trail of the Bandar-log.
Oh, no. I'm just an old and often foolish teacher of the law of the jungle. And Bagheera here.
Is Bagheera. The trouble is this, Kaa. Those nut stealers and pickers of palm leaves have stolen away our man cub, of whom you may have heard.
I've heard some news of a man thing that joined a wolf pack.
At the moment, our man cub is in the hands of the Bandar-log, and we know that of all the jungle people, they fear Kaa.
They've got good reason, chattering, foolish, vain, and they called me Yellow Fish.
Worm, earthworm it was, as well as a lot of other things which I can't mention.
I will remind them to speak well of their master. We must help their wandering memories. Where have they gone with your man cub?
I believe they've taken him to the old monkey city across the river. I suggest we leave at once.
I'll go as fast as I can.
We can't wait for you, Baloo. You'll have to follow us as best you can. Kaa and I must hurry.
Don't worry, old Baloo won't be far behind.
What do you want now? Baloo was right. They have no law, no hunting calls, and no leaders. They're nothing but silly, chattering, laughing fools with little picking, thievish hands.
As fast as I am, Kaa.
That's because the thought of those Bandar-logs makes me hungry. Besides, they called me Speckled Frog.
Worm, earthworm, I think it was, Kaa, and also yellow.
No matter. Come on, Bagheera. We must keep moving.
I'm hungry.
Just as I thought. There are hundreds of them. The Bandar-logs only fight when they are 100 to 1. Even with you here, I don't care for those odds.
I'll go round to the west wall. They'll be caught by surprise.
Good hunting.
Good hunting to you, Bagheera.
I'm only one here! Only one here!
Listen, people. Ooh. We be of one blood, you and I.
Stand still, little brother, in case you stand on us.
I can hear Bagheera.
We're coming, little brother. We're coming. Don't give up, Mowgli, little brother. Remember the laws. Remember what I.
Baloo! We have to save Mowgli.
I can't hold them off much longer, Elren. Where's Kaa?
Let's take the man cub and go. They may attack again.
I don't think so. But I will stay to find myself a quick meal.
Are you hurt, Baloo?
I feel they've pulled me into 100 little bearlings. We owe you our lives, Kaa, Bagheera and I.
No matter. Where is the manling?
Here! I'm in the tower!
Take him away. He dances like a peacock.
Ah, he has friends everywhere, this manling.
Are you hurt, little brother?
Yes, I am. I'm sore and hungry. Bagheera, you're bleeding.
Not as badly as the Bandalogs.
It's nothing, as long as you're safe.
We'll talk about that later. Meanwhile, thank Kaa, to whom we owe our lives.
We are of one blood, you and I. My kill is your kill if ever you are hungry.
A brave heart and a courteous tongue, manling. They'll carry you far through the jungle.
I think Kaa, in his own way, will have good hunting tonight. Just watch.
Can you see me, Bandalog? Are you watching me?
We see you, Oka!
Good, good. Come all one pace closer to me. Closer, closer.
It's only old Kaa making circles. Come on, let's go.
No, I won't risk making an ally of Kaa again.
I nearly walked down his throat along with those Bandalogs. We must leave.
I bet old Kaa had a sore nose after that battle.
Mowgli, his nose is sore on your account, and so are my chin and paws and Baloo's neck and shoulders. None of us will be able to hunt for days.
I'm sorry, Bagheera.
Excuse me, it's only I again, Tabaki.
What do you want, you mischief maker?
I only... Baloo, Bagheera. Pardon me for mentioning it, but you look a little worse for wear.
As a matter of fact, we've just come from the Monkey City, which is...
Which is no concern of yours, Tabaki. What were you going to say?
I thought you might be interested. I thought you might like to know. Akela the wolf has been deposed by the pack. I fear that at tonight's council they will give Shere Khan leave to hunt the man cub. And now I must go. My lord, Shere Khan, may have missed me.
I'm afraid that rascal is telling the truth. You must go quickly, Mowgli, to the men's village in the valley and take some of the red flower which they grow there, so that when the time comes, you will have a stronger friend than I or Baloo.
The red flower. I'll get some. I'll get some now.
Now listen, you pack of wolves. I am weary of this man, Wolf Follett. He has troubled the jungle for 10 seasons. Now you have rid yourselves of that old fool Akela. You can let me take the cub. Give him to me. He is a man's child.
I paid for the man cub with a zebra. A zebra is not worth much, but Bagheera's honor is something he may well be prepared to fight for. Does Shere Khan lead the pack? You should listen to Akela.
What have we to do with that toothless fool? No man's cub can run with the people of the jungle. Give him to me.
Listen, you. Stop all this dog jabber. If you're not my brothers anymore, and I'm no longer a wolf, then I'll behave like a man. Here is a little of the red flower, which you dogs hate so much. Down, dog. Down when a man speaks, or I'll set your coat alight. Down, caterpillar. Down, dog.
Am I in time? Is anyone hurt?
Only Shere Khan, and perhaps our little brother, but in a different way.
What is it, Bagheera? What is wrong with me? Am I dying?
No, little brother. These are only tears, like all men have. Now I know you're a man, not a wolf cub any longer. Let them fall, Mowgli. They are only tears.
I don't want to leave the jungle.
You must go to the village, Mowgli. Go to your own kind.
First, I must say goodbye to my mother. You won't forget me, will you?
Never, as long as we can follow a trail. Always come to the foot of the hills. We'll be waiting there for you.
Bagheera,
Yes?
do you think Mowgli will be all right among men? I mean,
Anyone who knows the lore of the jungle will be safe wherever he goes.
you see, no one can do without old Baloo's teaching.
Yes, yes. Come on. There's a meeting at Council Rock. I think they're taking back Akela as their leader.
And there'll probably be new wolf cubs for old Baloo to teach.